For big names in town right now. Oh, and we'll be dealing with some of the heat.
Yes.
I mean, not as bad as what it could be, though.
No, and we've been talking about this crazy heat wave that's been going on in Europe, particularly in France and Spain. So hopefully fans here are used to it. We're certainly enjoying a little bit of a break.
Absolutely, especially with this really beneficial rainfall here in North Texas. But if you are maybe heading to any watch parties, maybe you're heading to Bastille Day. I mean, today, one of those days where, you know, it's still a bit humid out, so you still want to make sure to hydrate properly. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Spain versus France. A temperature of 86 degrees at that point with about 20% coverage of rain. Slightly higher rain coverage after the match. And most of this is going to be south of Dallas Stadium, south of Arlington for this afternoon. And of course, a huge matchup there. DFW Airport right now. Way improvement from yesterday at this time. Visibility is absolutely clear. You can see some cloud cover up top, but otherwise temperature of 83 degrees, winds out of the east at about 5 to 10. Seeing some of that cloud cover across the region this morning. We'll continue to watch this, but what we're watching for sure is just to the south where some scattered showers and thunderstorms have developed from Waco towards Hamilton, towards Stephenville. Now these are generally moving off towards the south, and what I'm watching too is for added rain from central Texas to collide with some outflows from here to generate even more thunderstorm activity to the south of us. We're going to still see that potential for rain, but it's going to come in the form of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the next few hours. Look at this. This is at 3 in the afternoon. Notice how the coverage is still primarily south of I-20. Between 5 and 6, we'll notice that some of this moves to the north, about 30% coverage for the Metroplex. And as we head towards about 8, 9, 10, that coverage really lowers significantly for us, and we're looking at a rain-free night. The threat for severe weather just isn't there for us today. However, we've got a lot of moisture to work with, so any thunderstorm that forms could very well produce some heavy rainfall that could lead to some trouble spots, maybe even some minor flooding in some locations. The cloud cover and the rain certainly helping us out with our temperatures. We're only topping out near 88 degrees in Denton and in Fort Worth, 87 in McKinney, about 89 degrees then in Dallas. Normal this time of the year is 95. We're trending below that and even cooler than that across our southern counties where our rain coverage is higher. Look at what happens over the next several days, though. The temperature slowly goes up. We're looking at 90 degrees on Wednesday, 91 Thursday, 92 on Friday, mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday. Every day this week will be trending cooler than what's considered normal for July standards in Texas until we make it to normal temperatures on Sunday. So what's happening is that we're actually looking at about a 30% coverage of rain, which is keeping our temperatures cooler than normal today, tomorrow, and Thursday. 10% on Friday, so very isolated in nature, and then we're looking rain-free over the weekend, and that's what's cueing those temperatures to go right back up. We're not picking up a lot of rain here locally, up to ½ of an inch, but the more south and southwest you go, you're looking at higher rainfall totals. In fact, up to an inch for some of our southern counties. But look at this, areas of the Texas Hill Country, 3 to 5 inches of rainfall over the next mostly 36 hours. We're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain for southeast Texas. That's where our flood watches are in place from Waco, Austin, San Antonio towards the west, towards the Guadalupe Mountains for that flood risk that does increase as we head into the afternoon. Again, definitely going to need to be watching very carefully. I know a lot of people are heading in that direction because it's just summertime and that's a popular travel spot, but definitely need to take into consideration some of the rainfall and the flood threat there. Temperatures going up next week. We're looking at a few triple digits on that 14-day. Kara?